got Egypt, they there's a record of how did we populate, and they know this. Trust me. In all these lodges and orders that they have, the one thing they have is the preservation of knowledge, preserving the knowledge, and they keeping this knowledge preserved. They know all the truth about. They know all this. They just don't want you to know.
That's crazy.
You know, they just don't want you to know how, where,
Yeah.
you know, how did it come about? Because actually, people did originate from Africa in theory, because of archaeological findings, like maybe bones. The oldest bones found is here. The oldest ancient mines is South Africa.
Of course.
It's like this is 100,000 years old. The oldest is 100,000.
Where is it located?
In Mpumalanga.
Right over here.
If we were mining 100,000 years ago, then all the information you said about us being savages is wrong.
Hey, man.
Because mining is a very complex thing. To actually take gold out of the stone is very complex.
Mapungubwe, when you reference Mapungubwe, we stopped our history. The city just stopped around about 11 AD. White people started coming in 1600 AD. So what were we doing over there?
Prior.
You get what I'm saying? And what stopped it? And you get what I'm saying? All these crazy things that could have been found there. You get what I'm saying?
Trust me, a lot of things are found. They just don't reference them in archaeology. They find a lot of things. They find a lot of, like, if you check Mapungubwe's findings, the ones they have, it's just the small golden faces and with diamonds and the rhino. Yeah. That's nothing compared to what they really found. They found giant rhinos. They found over 50 graves of different kings. Each king had different archaeological findings, like artifacts, gold, diamond, rubies, scepters, crowns. They found quite a lot of things.
They call that the greatest archaeology theft ever done. Ever done. Mapungubwe and Zimbabwe, the Great Wall of Stone. House of Stone. Right?
The Great House of Stone was the capital of Africa, actually.
Was
the capital country, or mainly because we didn't have borders, so we couldn't really rule it out as a country. But it was like a capital place of Africa as a whole. What they don't tell us now is that all the minerals, that's the richest place. You know, that's where kings used to gather. That's why you check our Robert Mugabe, they stayed so long. It's because he knew, my father or my father's father, he bloodline a kingship. So I'm actually king by right here, not by all your laws, but by right I'm king here.
King here.
Yeah, you know.
That's crazy.
So many people, you know how they do. They'll just sanction any good information. If you come with any information, they'll sanction it out.
And it's actually... what happened to Zimbabwe, they were quite lucky to even get the name back. Because when that guy arrived there, he was like, this couldn't have been built by a black man.
Cecil John Rhodes.
Yeah, he was like, nah.
No, this is our ancient city that our white people built
came
and built and left.
And he based that on a stake. He was like, no, this is from Solomon's temple.
Because they have similar, the Great House of Stone, it has a lot of similar buildings in Rome.
Oh, snap.
A lot of similar buildings are like this. And you have to know there was many a conquest with people skipping, because it's easier to cross into other countries from the top. So a lot of people crossed with a lot of information. We know about the ruling of Timbuktu when they took all the books. You know, so we know. No, it's not your architecture. You saw this building from here. You check our oldest buildings like Ethiopia. If you check Ethiopia, Ajanta caves. If you check about,
oh man,
then you know
when you even talk about Ethiopia,